Hey guys, and welcome to this tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how you can create your own year, seasons, minutes, time system. So we will measure days, times, weekdays, a month, and all the other stuff. And you can use this then for the sun direction, for example, for snow or for temperatures and all the other stuff. So we will go to all these steps, and with every tutorial we will work or go a step further. And we will today start with the basics of it, and we will start with a project. So let's create a new project, the third person project, and this will be our, how do I call this, weather system, maybe, or year system or something like this. I will just leave it as a weather system. And let's open this up. Here we are with our basic setup. Let's create UMG for our work. So here will be our interface, which will be our HUD, and inside this HUD we will set up time, days, and all the other stuff. So yeah, let's actually start with seconds, minutes, and hours. So basically we need first a text, of course. So I will first just apply this text here, and we will make this better in the next steps. So actually what we do for this is some variables, and we do them all in the third person character. We could also do this in the game mode or in the game state base, but for reasons that will take this all easy, we will use it in the third person character. So let's begin with the variable. So as seconds, minutes, and hours are a bit long in real life or in real time, we will use 1 minute, or let's say 1 minute is in this game 1 second. So we will measure minutes as seconds. So then we start with time as mins or minutes or whatever you want to call this. And actually this is our variable we need. For this all to work, we need a function which is called increase time, or whatever you like to call this. And what we need to do in the event graph is to have a function event begin play, and then set a timer from it by functioning. And this function needs to be copied over there, so copy this in, and the time, so every second we will increase the minute by 1. We loop this, and we are ready with this. So now we can work on our function. So we have our time mins here, which are 0 seconds or 0 minutes at the beginning. So every second we want to increase this by 1. So we have every second 1 minute more, until we hit the magic number 16. So 16 minutes, 1 hour, so we can hear the equal sign of 16. So if we reach 16, we want to go to the next step. So we set our time minutes to 0 back, and we start to increase another one. So we increment the int, and the int we get is time in hours. So we get the variable time hours. What we do here is just connect them together. Very simple. And this is step by step going further. So let's first test this out. We go into our HUD, and let's actually bind this text. So we could just cast here every time, but let's just say on construct we want to cast 1 time. So we cast here to the third person character to get the reference of our character. So get player character, we cast, and we promote this to a variable called character reference, so we don't always have to cast to it. So back into our function here, we can get our character reference, and we can call all our functions. So we get time here, time in minutes, and we get time in hours. Oh, house. This is not the correct spelling of hours. Hours like this. So connect them up, and then here's everything correct. And here for test we can just format the text. And what we do here for the first time is doing curly brackets 2 times with Alt and curly brackets, and type in hours mates and double point. So now we have here a system that starts by 0 and actually counts everything up if we also cast or create the widget. So don't forget this all the time. Can't see anything if we don't create the widget. So let's bring this in and add to viewport, also very important. And then we can start and see this. So yeah, now it's counting every second up. And to actually see this as debug reasons, so we want to test if this is working correctly, we can also add a G key. So and our G key we want to set time dilation. Set custom time dilation, set global time dilation, this one here. Now we set this to 40. So the world speed is going extremely high. So if I press now G, you can see everything is working very fast. So now you can see also this is working at 59. It's going to the next hour. So yeah, the minutes are working correctly. This is good. So we can go into increase time function here. And now check the next one. So the next one will be an if branch here from our time hours and then equal to 24. If this is reached, we want to increase the day. So we know a day has 24 hours. So if we on 23 here on time hours and 59 on mins, and we reach the next one, so we go into this one here, and then we have here 24, we go into the next one, and the next one will be just to create first setting the time hours to 0 again, and then increasing in it. And we need a new variable here, which will be our day count. So we get our day counter and we increase here by 1. So now we have here our day counter, which actually should work now. So what we do next is also an if branch, and we actually work here with with years. So what we do here is actually if this one here is equals 365, so we are not working with any year that has more than 365 days. So yeah, not really accurate, but it's okay I think for the beginning. So 365 days, then we want to increase the year. So here the year you can start like you want. I will just type in 2017. So we set now day counter back to 0, and then we want to get the year counter and increment this one too. So very simple. That's how you implement time, days and years. You can actually just make here some like 10 days for a year to pass by, and you can also start here with 0. It depends totally on you. So let's now bind it here into this one. So let's actually make here a bit more. Let's for this also make an append. So this is a bit easier than the format text. So we can say day double point and get here the day counter. Then next, from year, double point, which then will be the year counter. And then actually we can say the weekday we will do later, and we can also connect the time hours. So make here a spacebar, here the double dots or double quotes, this, and then the time in minutes. Very simple. Compile, save, and test this. Where are my counts? I'll connect this together and play this. Why is this not showing correctly here? Day counter is 0, time hours. Okay, this is a bit weird, but I think it's a problem of the append text. So actually, let's make this a bit different here. We delete this and we delete that. And let's actually get a vertical box first here. Or let's say a horizontal box, a bit bigger. And inside this horizontal box we get our first text, which will be our day counter. So create a new binding, we get our character ref, we get day counter. And this one will be our days. So 0. Then the next one will be the year. So create a binding, get the character, get the year, connect this together, compile, save, let's show it. And of course here on this one, maximum digits make 20,000 and minimum is 1. So 2.17 is, we don't want this to be like this, so minimum is 2017. Okay, the thing is, here is the minimum integral digits to be 0. And now it's working. So this is how much points after the quote. So let's add here padding to the left of 5, or let's say 20. So day 0 in 2017. Want to have the time. Let's increase the horizontal box. Gets also left padding and create a new binding, which will get now again our get time hours and get time minutes. Then we want to format curly brackets, double point, hours, minutes, and connect these together. And now we have also our hours and minutes displayed. So what I want next to do is also add the weekday. So for the weekdays, we will just do another text block here and at 20, and we create a binding for it and get the character ref and get the day counter, and we will work with this. So what we do here is from the day counter we want to work with the modulo, and we have the modulo of 7, and then we want to switch on it. So very simple. If we have day counter at 0 and modulo 7, we have 0 again. So on 0 we want to have a variable like weekday, this one, which will be set then. So just set the weekday. Very simple. We set the weekday here to Monday. Copy this over. Add some pins here. Oops, sorry. Delete here everything and type in Tuesday. Then let's copy them and type in Wednesday and Thursday. Whoa, sorry. Copy them over and put in Friday and Saturday. Oops, Saturday. And the last one will be our Sunday. So next we need just to connect them all together. Don't forget anyone. Whoops, there's the 6th one. And then we just connect them here. So what we have now is counter for days 2. And he will count all the weekdays starting from Monday. So day 0 is Monday. And as we start now, we have here Monday. So very simple setup. We can just test it with here 400. Oh, sorry, yeah, 4000. I don't think it can go so high, but let's just test this. I will pause here and show you when I'm on 24. So here we are, and there it changed to Tuesday, and the day counter also changed to 1. And yeah, the time is set it back to 0, so we are at night, and this is working again. So I will let this go now to Sunday and show you then it will correctly go to Monday. So here we are on Sunday, our 6th day, or day 6. And yeah, I'm very fast, and it should go now to Monday back, and this is day 7. So yeah, this is working correctly. And yeah, as you can see, I can also set the default values to here, for example, 20, and the day counter to 6, for example. I could also set this to 364, and the time minutes or time hours to 22, and compile and save this and play this up, and we can see here this is a Monday, and as we press G for going further, the next day on 2K18, sorry, so like this, and again this is a Monday. So, oh, but there's a problem, I think. So when we go into the next year here, it should be another new day, but it's still Monday. So actually this is a problem. A problem we should fix very fast. So actually what we do for this is copy this over and real counter. So this is the day's real counter, and from the HUD we don't get the day counter, we get the day real counter. So this one will not be set it to 0 again, because we need something that counts all the days back through. So in our increased time here, we also want our real counter to be incremented here like this. So he counts here all the time up. Day counter, real counter, they need always to be the same value. That's very important. So if we hit 365, want to set the day counter to 0, And the real counter, we do nothing with him. We'll go just pathing him through. So just press G here. So the day there goes back to 0, but it's Tuesday. So yeah, that's it. Very simple. Thanks for watching, guys. In the next video we will, I think, continue with the Battle Royale series, and then someday I will work further on this and implement seasons like winter and summer and maybe some sun rotation, all this stuff based on this time system. So thanks for watching, and yeah, have a nice day. Bye.